Hi, it's Molly, and I wanted to do a review and a demo of the new Bumble and Bumble Pret-A-Powder. Bumble and Bumble calls it a equal parts dry shampoo, style extender, and volume in a pinch. This has become a really good texturizing, volumizing powder for me. I don't know if you guys have ever used them before. Generally, the texture on a volumizing powder, you sprinkle a little bit on and you just mess with it in your hair and it builds the volume. I know that the brand Big Sexy Hair, Milani Hair, and there's a few other brands that do them. And for me, usually the texture is too tacky. I don't like how, if you touch it, you can't run your fingers through it. So for me, this stuff is amazing because it gives you that hold. It gives you a lot of volume, but it doesn't give you that really sticky kind of like can't get your hands through your hair texture. However, it's not really a dry shampoo. I bought this to use it exclusively as a dry shampoo, and then the first day when I went to go through my hair to do it, I just so much came out and it was kind of a mess and it was hard to get it all over. Before I had the, I think you could call it chlorine, and you squeeze it and you poof it all over your head, and that to me was a really amazing way to put it on instead of the spray cans. I like because you can really get it all over, but the spray cans I feel like you only get to use them for a month and then you put them in the trash. I don't know, it just doesn't feel responsible so that I can have nice hair. So at any rate, I like the powders because they tend to last a little bit longer, so you're not, throwing them away as much. But this one just didn't do it for me. And also, if you braid your hair at all or do updos or twists, this stuff is amazing. You just, gently put it on your hands and then run it through wherever you're going to have the the updo or the braid, and it'll help it hold so incredible. If you want hair that's more touchable for a wedding day or a prom updo, this stuff would be really amazing. I'm going to show you guys how it works. My bangs can sometimes fall a little bit flat, as you can see. What I like to do, I'll just put a teeny bit in the palm of my hand, and then I will touch 2 fingers in it and just gently tap it in where you want to have more volume. So I'm going to also do a little bit on the crown of my head now as well. So see how when you do it directly on your head, I just feel like just too much comes out. That's just too much product, which is why I prefer to put it into my palm and then tap it into my hair. I love this for volume and giving your hair sort of an extra boost without having to tease it. I do think that they should not market it as a dry shampoo because although it does extend it does absorb oil and extend the life of blowout or whatnot, I just think it would be better marketed as a texture powder because for me as a texture powder, it's the best that I've ever used. Kind of crazy, you can just keep running your fingers through it. So at any rate, I hope that helps your decision. If you were checking this out and kind of wondering what to do with it, hopefully this video, seeing it in action sort of helps, so you can see how you get that subtle boost in volume. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.